Now let's start this segment by telling you that collation is on presently in River State, and we'll go live to Port Harcourt right now to see the situation there.
My colleagues are present, and members of the press. Once again, my name is Chief Honorable Michael West, the State Collation Agent to APC River State. Again, we are all aware of what happened at Awoda West, and I am surprised that results were turned in this number. We all know, the press knows what happened, that there was an instigated violence through the use of militants that led to the death of 6 persons, including our campaign coordinator of Tonyeko, SS Surveyor Chisom, and others. Chisom Leonard Esau of Ward 10 of Unit 02, Gospower Ajahu and Okpara Chinyere, both of Unit 1, all lost their lives in Awoda West in this unit. In Ward 5, there were a lot of hijacks. The materials of Units 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 were all hijacked with the help of some security agencies. And I'm surprised that results have been turned in. Also in Ward 8, Unit 8, 10, and Unit 11, we also have incidents of hijack. I won't mention names here, that the results were also turned in. In Anako community, Ward 8, Unit 5, the local boys sent by the PDP also shot one Mr. Good News, Alfred Okpara, to death, and the election materials fully destroyed without holding the election. Madam and the LG returning officer, there is God. It's not because of one thing or the other. We will come and sit here. People have died in that local government, numbering not less than 6. And you are here seated, giving results of 6,000 something and 4,000 something. We totally reject that result as presented, if not for anything, for the death of our supporters. It's very unfortunate, and I can tell you, the blood of these innocent persons will go viral and would certainly seek for a revenge.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. The leader or the agent of APC has spoken enough concerning what happened in that this thing. I think I may not want to entertain much of it again, please. Labour, just only you, please. Labour and PDP. Don't ask me why, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
A lot of you have been expressed.
Thank you, Mr. Returning Officer. I appreciate this one. Since morning, I have been denied of talking. By my prayers, this opportunity has been given. Mr. Returning Officer, sir, before I discuss Abuja West results, I need Nigerians to hear from us here today that this side of the device are not mad people. We are true Rivers sons that came to defend democracy, where blood was shed for us to get to where we are today. But it's very unfortunate that few of us have forgotten where we're coming from. I make my heart bleed when I see security agencies. It's very unfortunate. The Commissioner of Police is here, DSS is here. This is a state where 4 commissioners of police were deployed to monitor election. 1 DIG, 1 AIG. Okay, this is not the only work I do. I'm the National Vice President, South of the Nigerian Labour Congress. I do this every time. I can speak before anybody. Please, what is the difference of having 1 commissioner instead of having 4? With taxpayers' money, where you see security agencies with their vehicle, talks with security uniform, police uniform, masterminding, abetting and colluding with people, Nigerians, to be able to destroy democracy. Madam Iyoma, that young man that was with Asita to protect you, why that serious gunshot in Ahoda?
All right, we're now leaving that live event at the River State Collation Center in Port Harcourt and crossing live now to our correspondent in Kaduna State, where Gbenga Shiru is live at the Kaduna Collation Center, where the results of the governorship election has just been announced. Hello, Gbenga, tell us what's been the reaction on ground where you are there.
At exactly 9:47, the returning officer announced the APC candidates, Sani Uba, the winner of this election. It's been a long day, spiraling into night, as just you can imagine that the entire hall that was filled to its brim is now completely deserted now. Earlier on, we captured the reaction of the party agent from the APC, who insisted that his candidate had fulfilled the requirements satisfactorily to be returned as the governor of Kaduna State. But here is the PDP party agent, Danjuma Sariki, and he is completely dissatisfied with the entire, both the process and the outcome of this election. It said that the marginal differences in terms of the discrepancies, the interruption of the voting process, the disruption of ballot materials, in terms of the violence, should have made the organizers of this election, should have made INEC to declare this election inconclusive. Let's hear from him. Well, how do you feel?
It's really a sad day for me, my party, and the people of Kaduna State, because the people of Kaduna State have been robbed of their mandate as freely expressed through the ballot paper on the 18th of March 2023.
So what makes you feel they've been robbed of their mandate?
One, the results we collated through the IRF shows that we are leading with about 3,500 votes, and the one declared by INEC showed that the APC is leading with 10,800 and thereabout. So here it shows that clearly this contradicts what is actually, or what was actually expressed through the ballot paper on the 18th. And here we gave our reasons. Apart from that, we said that we know we won, but even at that, we believe that our differences, our margin of lead, is not adequate for my candidate and party to be declared a winner instantly. Likewise, the results declared by the INEC that says APC won is equally not sufficient enough to be declared winner. The result should have been declared inconclusive because the margin of lead, according to section 51(4), is less than 51(4) of the Electoral Act here. It shows that it's less than the total registered voters and total PVC collected in the affected polling units where election results were cancelled. So what we called on the returning officer and INEC to do was just to tarry a while, let us declare it inconclusive, and give the people who were disenfranchised by the cancellation of vote the opportunity to go and cast their vote through a rerun, so that people will not be disenfranchised. But he refused, and they went and brought a figure of about 3,000 something that is far less than the number of registered voters in those places. And we said, even at that, we want you to prove to us that the number you are claiming is the true reflection of the number of the registered voters and PVC collected in those polling units. He refused. They are the only ones who filled the form EC40G and presented it here. And I raised the fact that we have been clamoring for their returning officers, collection officers at the local government level, and their electoral officers to avail us a copy of the form EC40G, but they never did. And we even raised the issue where some of our result sheets were not given to us at some local governments after declaration of
results. So with this now, quickly before we wrap up, what's your next line of action?
Our next line of action will be that our legal team would sit down and look at the result sheet, look at the issues, and certainly will go to court to seek justice for the people of the Kaduna State and recover their mandate by the grace of God.
Well, as you can see, Chris, the sanctity of the ballot again has been called to question in spite of the long stretch and the effort of INEC to prefer the Beavers and IREF solution to ensure that there is an integrity of the ballot. But now, with this one now, we have to settle this issue, most likely the cliche of let's go to court, has again crept into the dictionary, the lexicon of our electioneering process. Back to you, Chris.
Yeah, let's go to court. That's the new dictum in Nigeria's political milieu. But it's obvious the PDP is not taking it lightly at all. But we hear there is a window in the Electoral Act where they can still make an appeal to the national headquarters of INEC for redress, and maybe the results can be obtained and declared inconclusive. The returning agent never said that. Probably you'll be finding out more on that by tomorrow, when the party probably is expected to.
Probably you didn't get that. He was saying that with the facts they have on ground, that INEC ought to have declared the result inconclusive on both parts. That both the APC and the PDP does not have the sufficient number to have been declared a winner. That's what the PDP agent is saying.
Right, Benga, we've heard the side of the PDP now. Have you heard anything from the winning party?
Yeah, we, like I told you earlier on, we spoke with the APC agents, Party. That's the APC, Kaduna APC agent and the secretary of the APC in Kaduna State. He insisted that his candidate has fulfilled the mandatory requirement to be returned the governor of Kaduna State.
All right, thanks. We're sure that just like we said, the new dictum is go to court. The PDP must be, asking their lawyers to dust their wigs and gowns. And you'll keep us abreast with further development in Kaduna State. That's our correspondent, Benga Ashiru. Thanks so very much.